Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live trading session with Mint Market. Welcome back on Friday. At the very beginning, let me remind you that all being done and said here is my personal opinion. Do not use that as trade or investment advice. Don't use real funds based on anything I'm saying or doing here. You might lose money. I'm operating, if I do live trades, I operate in a demo account, and I will give you my analysis and my personal opinion about the market here. Yeah, we have a pretty choppy start today, as you can see on the 1 minute. It's really wild. And we have taken both sides out in the pre-market and at the market opening. I will explain to you in a second what I mean. We have already had news today. Let me start with the news calendar. We had news at 8:30 New York time, Core PCI price index. And at the market opening at 8:30, we took out the high of the market. Then with the market opening, we took out the low of the market. And now we're basically, looks like we're going higher again, approaching the high again, but really, as you can see, very choppy market, pretty difficult in my opinion. So far. And we are in the 10 o'clock macro, so let's see what we get here. We have taken out short-term high, retraced higher so far, but very choppy, not really a clean fair value gap to enter, maybe that one, but nothing really I feel confident to take. And also I have conflicting analysis because we're at a high, low, higher high, fair value gap retraced into it. And now it looks like we're going higher. We have a high here above 5 at 5495.25. So that's in jeopardy in my opinion. Yeah. At the very beginning also let me remind you that if you like what we're doing, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. That would be really a help and a motivation to continue doing these live streams. You can also follow us on Twitter. I will try to do frequent daily analysis and live trades in a demo account. I'm started with a 10,000 euro demo account. We were up a week ago, we were up 1,050 so far. Yesterday we had a pretty good trading day with a couple of wins. Made about 2,000 bucks yesterday. Took a long there. And a short. And let's see if we can find something today as well. Would be cool. Friday to start the weekend with another winning trade would be lit. So we have a high, a low, a high, a low, a low. We have a market structure shift on the 5-minute and on the 15-minute. So basically what I'm looking at is this high, but we are already also in a premium. We have traded off the new opening range. We have the midnight open, we have the 8:30 opening. So we are already in a premium. So we gotta be careful because I think it's a choppy day today. So far 8:30 highs run, after 9:30 highs run, lows run. So we have to be careful. Might be a difficult trading session today. We have a retracement now after going higher, and we will see if that sets the stage for another run higher or not. So far another deep retracement, too deep for my liking, so still choppy. So we took out the high, we were traced pretty deeply, so that's not a high probability bullish scenario in my opinion so far. We trade into this little volume imbalance, so we might trade off, but pretty deep retracement into that. Not so, and we're pretty back neutral in the range. Wicks up, wicks down, wicks up. So that makes me a little bit cautious. I don't want to gamble here on a Friday and risk unnecessary losses. And you see, if I would have entered here in the fair value gap, expecting it going higher again, we would already been chopped up. So sometimes it's good to be patient and wait. If you want to communicate, or if there are any questions, or if you want to say anything, feel free to ask in the chat. I will try it out now. Seems like to work. Seems like it works fine. So let's see what we have on the daily. Also, we have to be careful because we have the weekly candle, and we had up move, down move, open up move, down move, low, and a retracement since. So we already had the retracement of the TGIF setup, as ICT calls it. So we are pretty much in nowhere so far. Not really a trade idea I can frame from the daily candle or the hourly. so I guess we have to sit it out a little bit. So we took out the high here again. Didn't quite take out this high again, but we took out the high here, broke market structure a little bit on the 5-minute. Pretty wide price action. Easy to get burned today, really easy to take a loss here. All right, and what's wrong with Twitter? Wanted to show you Mint Markets Twitter, Mint Markets FX. I wanted to show you the account where we post trades and news. However, the most important is please like and the videos, and if you like the streams, and subscribe. Helps us to build the community and keep doing the daily live streams. So I don't have a daily bias today. I'm pretty neutral on the day, so I tried to find intra-day price actions and setups. I don't have a bias, neither long or short. Let's see. We have a potential fair value gap here forming, but we have not really broken structure significantly, and another stop run here. So high taken out, another stop run to the downside. Pretty wild. So if we have a consolidation day like this, the only profitable strategy is to take turtle soup longs and shorts. So basically short at a high or buy at a low, taken out, but it's really hard to catch a sustained directional move as long as price is chip chopping and consolidating in the range here. And I only want to take high probability setups. I don't really want to gamble here. So we have a fair value gap here, and we have another fair value gap here, and that's even a balanced price range here. Potential area for a short here. Potential. But I'm not really confident either direction right now, to be honest. Might react of this fair value gap here and go lower. We had 1, 2. We have liquidity here and here. Wouldn't surprise me if we go lower from here off of this gap. Let's see. Risk 7 pips. Reward a little bit more. All right. Okay, I think I will try a short here, just for practicing purpose. And I will aim for the liquidity down here. I will so all right, I will move the stop now. I don't want the stop to come back above here anymore right now. Let's see how many handles we already have. 5 handles. I will actually put the stop to break even here. With these conditions, I want to be very careful. I don't want to take unnecessarily losses. It already moved in my favor. Let's see if it can drop quickly to the liquidity here. If it stops me out, it's fine. Should not break this high. Again, in my opinion, it can. It's right in the middle of the range, so who knows what it's doing. But at least we're not taking any, we have no financial risk anymore. So, still pretty choppy. Look at that. And we're stopped out. No problem. Oh, actually, we took a loss of $12. That's devastating. I look at this price action. There's nothing really to do. We had 8:30 opening, took the high out, traded lower at the market opening at 9:30, traded higher, took the high out, traded lower, chip chopping around in the middle. If you take this, if you measure the price swing from the high to the low, from here to here, we are pretty much in the middle. So it's not worth to risk a lot of money here, in my opinion, at the moment. Let's see if it gets better. But for right now, there is no point to sacrifice money. We are not in the casino. Let's see actually if there's a casino button here. A slot machine or something. No, that's a robot. Not a casino. Oh, there we go. I want to take that sticker actually. Great. Perfect. Oh man, just stopped me out. Had to stop too tight, I guess. So we are having casino time today. Stop at the entry was probably too tight, or was definitely too tight. Just came back up once more, stopped me out. Might go lower now, run the sell side liquidity. That's fine. That's fine. We are still live, that's good. So sometimes you gotta be patient and wise when trading. Do not push it in a real ugly trade environment, I guess. Still a chip chop. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What a lovely price action that is. Just consolidating, but we already had a lot of movement this week, so it's actually understandable and okay. Look at this movement, big retracement, movement up again, and now we are basically trapped in this price range. We are at 50% from this high to the low, and looks like we have some price distortion here. Oh my god, what's wrong with Twitter? Come on. That's crazy. Can't be loading that long. Alright. Let me put that line away. Let me also put the fair value gaps away. There's too many now. And let us focus on the most important. Midnight open here. We are at the 8:30 open right away. We took out the London morning session already. We have here the daily opening gap, and we traded to the first quarter of this opening range gap shaded here and reacted off so far, taken out the high, and now we are, I don't know, back in the consolidation, I guess. Probably starting another run in whatever direction. So my recommendation for today is keep it low. Do not risk too much on trades. Better stay out until you have a very strong trade idea, and if you trade, dial back your leverage. Use very, very low leverage, not your highest risk. It's not worth it today so far. It's not worth it today so far. We have another run higher, nice. Another attempt to take out these equal highs here. High here, double. That's liquidity here. Let's put the casino sign away. And good that I put a stop in. Another attempt higher. Nice, nice. And I think the next target will be the buy side liquidity here at 5, approximately 5 for 95, 96, 95.5. Traded back once more into this opening range and had a strong reaction off that so far. And here we go, buy side liquidity backed and tagged. Nice to see, nice tape read here. All right, so we finally broke that high here. Had now a market structure shift on the 15-minute, high, low, low, and breakthrough. And we have energy and speed with the body's candle. So that's an energetic up move. Let's see if we can hold the ground here and go higher to take an attempt to run out this high, or at least next potential buy side target is here if we can hold ground. So this buy side is tagged. Next buy side target here. but I will also watch and monitor if after taking out the high, we maybe show some weakness, market structure shift lower for a short entry if we get the opportunity. However, as long as we hold ground and stay that energetic on the upside, I think this is the next target, 5505. It's basically a rejection block on the 4-minute. And then we would have the mean threshold of the wick, 5517, if we can keep up the energy. But again, I'm very careful today. I don't have a strong bias, so I will look for anything. So we might also get short opportunities now after running out some highs. Who knows, maybe we'll get the market structure shift for a potential short opportunity. A lot of liquidity down there as well. So we gotta be flexible today. We gotta be quick, not too stubborn. And there we go. Looks like we had another stop run here. And another market structure. Not the market structure shift yet. I mean, this is one probably in the 30-second here. This low here. So we have a balanced price range here on the 1-minute. Not easy today. Really not easy. So watch the sell side liquidity here. Relative equal highs here. Equal lows here. And another low here. Watch that as well. Since we broke down pretty fast, pretty quickly. Took out equal highs here on the 15-minute. Had market structure shift on the 30 seconds for sure. And going for sell side liquidity probably soon. Unfortunately, no chance for an entry. If there would be an obvious market structure shift within fair value gap entry, I would have entered a short here. I would have liked to enter the short here and riding down to the sell side liquidity. Unfortunately, no entry chance, which is too bad. That's really too bad. I would have liked taking a trade today, even though in this environment. But I'm not going to take a low risk, low probability entry. Let's see what we get. It's nice to tape read it, it's good practice. You can see that it's possible to kind of predict what price is doing most likely. It's very nice to see. you can see that the sell side liquidity I was looking at, relative equal lows, are already taken out. So we got that. That was something I was looking at, and it was in fact taken here. So at least we are intellectually right here, even though it did not take any trade. And I think we have a good chance to follow through on this low here from 930. It's really a pity that there was no trade entry chance here. That is really too bad. And even now it looks like it doesn't want to give us any fair value gap entry. Just runs. Just runs. No looking back. Doesn't want anybody to join the ride. I would have liked to short that move, however. No time to get on board. Most important thing is always to frame the risk, and there is no good risk to reward. I would need to put my stop probably above here, and then we have like a 25 handle stop run. Not doing that. Not doing that at all. So now that we've taken out the equal lows, we see a little bit of a retracement. Oh, was this the fair value gap entry? Might have been a fair value gap entry for a short. High 547825, 547825 equally. So that's why we don't take any trades with a bias. So that's why I did not have a directional bias. If you think it will be an up day or a down day, you will be punished all the time. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So you would need a really wide stop and probably still wouldn't get the results you were looking for if you don't get the right entries and the right stops. So that was the potential fair value gap entry for a short. Not taking it here. Here now we got an entry opportunity on the 3-minute and on the 2-minute. That's the opportunity for a short. My opinion, going here for like 8.5 handles, but the problem is where to put the stop loss, and the stop loss would have to be here. Not a good risk reward, so not taking it either. If you cannot put a low risk stop there, it's not a good idea, because you have one fair value gap here, one here. You would have at least to put the stop above here, and that in my opinion, and that's too much of a risk for my liking. I mean, we're already up this week for 2,000 bucks in 1,000 in total. So if there is not a really good trade opportunity coming, we might just close the week with that. We might just be happy and go into the weekend with that. Not too bad to start, to close the week with a profit, I guess. What the heck is wrong with X? Let's try it again. Seite verlassen. Again, would be great if you like the stream, if you do so, and subscribe to the channel. Helps us to grow, helps us to continue, gives some motivation. Right, finally looks like. All right, here you go. This is our profile. Follow us for updates and links. Live trading sessions posted here. This is today's live trading session here. I mean, we're already hit the like button this week for 2,000. Help us to grow 1,000 in total. So if there is not a really good trade opportunity coming, we might just close the week. This is our profile. Follow us for updates and links. Live trading sessions posted here. This is today's live trading session. All right. It took out the equal. Help us to grow lows here and shows a reaction off of that so far. Don't think we're totally done with that, but who knows? We might just close the week. This is our profile. Follow us. Just not a real good risk to reward. And links, live trading sessions posted here. This is today's live situation so far. It took out the equal. Help us to grow lows here and shows a reaction off of that so far. Don't think we're totally done with that, but I feel like, I don't know, it's just a feeling. I feel like we could go higher today. Not a real good risk to reward. I feel like the low of the week is in, and I feel like that we could, after some chip chop, we could like go higher from here, at least to this 505 level, maybe higher. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just I feel like it's undecisive still. We are in the 50% level. But if I would have to guess, gun to my head, just a feeling, just a gut feeling, I think we might see a slow run up higher prices. I feel like 505 level, maybe higher. It's not really wanna go lower today. Let's check out NQ. But if I would have NQ is weaker though. Just a feeling. Look at that. I think NQ shows some weakness here. We might see a slow, still very choppy. Still not better to trade, I guess. But hey, NQ took out 50 minutes. lows here. Let's check out NQ. And NQ is weaker like higher as well. So look at the dollar index here. Let's check the dollar index here. Still very choppy. Still not better to trade, I guess. But hey, NQ took out 50 minutes today. Lows here. Let's check out NQ. And NQ is weaker like higher as well. So look at the equivalent of the low NQ took out would be here, this morning low. Still very choppy. Still not better to trade, I guess. But hey. Man, this is hard. So we have another low here for sell side liquidity. We should not forget about that as well. So look at the equivalent of the low NQ took out would be we went higher, morning low, had a retracement into this fair value gap here. High low. Oh, 50% level actually. So we have another low here, another low here for sell side liquidity. Fair value gap, and looks like we should not forget about that as reaction of that so far. Had a retracement into this. Check out fair value gap here. High low. Oh, 50% level actually. Alright guys, so we have another low here, another low here for sell side liquidity. Fair value gap, and looks like I think I will close the live stream soon, in like 5 minutes or something. We have the 10:50 macro starting soon in like 4 minutes. But I don't really see a setup that's worth taking any trade today. I really don't. I really don't. The live stream soon in like 5 minutes or something. We have the gun to my head, I think higher prices. Like 4 minutes. We could see higher prices still. I don't really see. Wouldn't surprise me totally. A setup that's worth taking any trade today. Man, who knows? As long as we're kept in this range. I really don't. The live stream soon in like 5 minutes or something. Still. In my head, I think higher prices. Like 4 minutes. We could see higher prices still. I don't really see. Wouldn't surprise me totally. Setup that's worth taking any trade today. Man, who knows? As long as we're kept in this range. I really don't. The live stream soon in like 5 minutes or something. Still. In my head, I think higher prices. Like 4 minutes. We could see higher prices still. I don't really see. Wouldn't surprise me totally. Setup that's worth taking any trade today. Man, who knows? As long as we're kept in this range. I really don't. The live stream soon in like 5 minutes or something. Still. In my head, I think higher prices. Like 4 minutes. We could see higher prices still. I don't really see. Wouldn't surprise me totally. All right. Still in the range. We started off a consolidation, we got high, low, and we're still back in the middle. So only trades you can take in this environment is like turtle soup trades, shorting highs taken out, long lows been taken out, but I don't have a strong conviction yet. Still in the range. Also, the daily bias for me is now not 100% clear. Obviously, we are in a lower trend now. Only trades you can take in this environment is like turtle soup for me. I want to see how this weekly closes here into this fair value gap. This might be enough to go higher again, and this might break lower and just go lower. Conviction. So also there's no real hard bias on the higher time frame. So if I would have a hard bias on the higher time frame, like let's say for example I have a strong bullish, I mean on the higher time frame the overtrend is still bullish. This is not the total bearish, not a picking a high type scenario. But if I, for example, would have a strong bullish scenario, I would along every low being taken out here, because I would feel confident that the overall bias is still bullish, and even though we have a really strong consolidation chip chop here, this is not the total bearish. I'd be confident that I can long a low being taken out and might be still on the right side on the longer run. But so far, the overall bias is still bullish. Nothing really. Even though we have a really, I feel excited. Strong consolidation chip chop here. This is not the total bearish. I'd be confident that Alright, we have just started the macro and might be still on the right side on the longer run. Just started the 1050 macro. However, I think I will pass on that one today. I think the equal lows are in jeopardy next. Intraday, I think this is the next likely draw. So we have taken out already 1, 2, 3 times the high, and now that would be a logical target, the 1050 macro. It remains to be seen, however, today is casino time, so only take trades you're very sure about and don't risk a lot. Maybe just try to taper it or dial back your risk significantly if you enter a trade. It remains to be seen, however, today, since I'm invited to a party with my girlfriend tonight. Only take trades you're very sure about. I will close the stream today and I will let go. I will accept the weekend significantly if you and it remains to be seen, however, today, since I'm invited to a party with my girlfriend today. I wish you all a great weekend, great afternoon. And I will let go. Be so kind and like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel. That would be really cool. Would really appreciate that. Follow us on Mint Markets to get the links and updates for live streams and trades and whatever. And like the video if you did. Subscribe. See you next week back with more live streams. Most likely on Monday. Follow us on Mint Markets to have a good one. Get the links and